Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hi, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, thanks for coming back for some more chaos and creativity. My name is Tony, and thank you for stopping by my channel. Have my coffee ready in my little purse cup. So, today, set this down. Today we are going to use Beauty Bay. We're going to use Beauty Bay Bright. It's a rainbow palette. It looks like this. And I'm also going to pull some colors out of the Fiery palette. This is also by Beauty Bay. So, get your coffee, sit back, relax, and we'll get started. I've already primed my eyes with my Makeup Revolution primer, Ultimate Eye Base in dark. I set the top portion with a little bit of this MAC pigment. It's old as dirt, but it works. So I set the top portion with that. So I'm going to, first let me put this down here before I drop it and cause the chaos part. Okay, I'm going to start with the Fiery palette, and I think I'm going to start with this goldy yellow color, and it is called turmeric, like the seasoning, like the spice. So I'm going to start there. Taking this little brush, it's a little brush. It's already stained yellow, so that's why I'm using it. It's a little brush that I bought on Amazon. So we're going to start in the crease area. I did not put powder on this area because I wanted this shadow to adhere and to adhere good to it. So I left the bottom portion where I'm packing the makeup, I left that tacky. Some formulas just work better with a tacky base, and this is one of the formulas that does. Right now I'm just packing it on so that I can get the makeup in place. Then I'll come back and we'll blend it out. See, there's a little kick up to it too. Did you see the little dust fly by? So there's some kick up with this shadow. Okay, now that I have that packed on, I'm going to go back into this little lighter shade of yellow. It's right here. I'm going to use that at the top portion to blend it out. I'm going to use this little brush. It's a brush from Clarity Cosmetics. It came in one of their palettes that I have. Take a little of that and just lightly dust over the top area so that I can kind of blend that out some. Okay, now that that portion is blended, I think in my outer area I'm going to do this. I think I'm going to do this dark brown color here, and that color is called Wood. And for that, this palette is so big it keeps want to fall. Pull my drawer out. Okay, so I'm gonna come back with this little brush. It's another one of those little brushes that I got off of Amazon, and it's densely packed, as you can see. And that's what I'm going to use for the brown. I like my outer crease to be dark. I know I say it all the time, but I do. It just gives it a definition. Especially for my eye shape. I think that it works well. I'm tapping this off, so if you hear that little sound, that's me tapping this brush off, because I don't want a bunch of fallout from this area. Okay, now that I have that packed down, I'm going to clean off my brush with this little Sigma switch. It's for color changing in between. I want to use the same brush because I like it and it's dense. So I'm going to go into this bright palette, and I want to pull this pink color out of it. And that color is called Make Them Wink. And I'm going to place it right here against that brown, coming down into the inner crease. Doing the same thing on the other side. Okay, I'm going to go back into that yellow color again. That turmeric color, the first color. And I'm going to place some of that back in. where I was losing that color some. So I'm just going back over the top of this and adding it back. I guess I'm going for kind of that little sunset look. And going back into that brown, the wood color, and build this back up a little bit. Blend it in. This is going to be, see, I'm getting fallout. This is really going to be kind of a simple look. No additional product, just trying to blend this out some on the edges. Okay. Next I'm going to go in with this JCat Ultimate Eye Primer Base, because I'm getting ready to come in with one of the shimmers. So I'm going to apply that to my lid. In the area where I want the shimmer to shim or shimmer to sparkle, because I always say my shimmers are shimmering, but yeah. I know that's corny, but hey. It is what it is. Okay, keep my wet wipes, baby wipes rather. Wipe that off my fingers. And get my Milani spray. Because now I'm going to take a flat brush from the same little brushes from off Amazon. And I'm going to go into, I think, this bright pink color right here. I'm going to go into that. And with this, I'm going to spray my brush. These shimmers are not the glossy, glassy, shiny shimmers that you guys normally see me putting on. These are just like a satin shimmer. It's just a subtle shimmer detail. I mean, I don't have to be extra all the time. Well, kind of, sort of. Oh my God, so my lights went out. Friday night? Saturday night. I plugged my wine refrigerator back in, and it has been making this ticking sound. You guys probably can't hear it, but for some reason I'm tuned into it, and it is, I keep unplugging it, trying to get it to reset and plug it back in, and it is driving me totally insane. Like, completely, totally insane. Okay, I think I'm going to wipe that off, and I want to go into another pink, but I want to go into a lighter pink. So I'm going to go into this pink, which is in the bright palette, and that pink is called Flamingo. And I want to bring it from the inner corner up to meet that other pink color. Well, it kind of shows the gradient of the two pinks. One thing about Beauty Bay's formula, if you're just starting out, it's a good formula because you have to build it up to get the intensity. It's not like it just and you have makeup on your face. It's not like some of the other brands that as soon as you put it on, it's bright, which I don't mind. But if you're just starting out, this is a good brand to just start out with. Because their formula you have to build. It's I think it comes from the UK. I think the word is where it comes from. I'll put their link to their website in the comment box, along with other various products that I use. I'll put their websites. I'm trying to make that in just a normal comment, so you'll see the same comment over and over for the different products. So it's a fairly simple look. Now I'm going to come back with some more of that yellow at the top, blend that in, and this is going to be this look today. Very simple, not much to it, no fanfare, just some pink, brown, yellow. Go back into that fiery palette Get that yellow color, that turmeric color. Try to take the additional product off because now I just want to use this brush just to blend. Because I want that color there, but I don't want it to be a harsh color. I mean, I want you to see the sun, but not see the sun. Just want the sun to be in the background. Like it's fading into the water. And that's probably going to be it for the eyeshadow. I'll come back. I think I'm going to put, which is fitting, going to put this color in the very inner corner. And this color is called Sun. It's kind of a goldy yellow. So let me put on the rest of my face, and I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, I'm back. This is the final look. I am not taking my hair down today, so I'm not doing it. I don't have a reason to take it down today because I'm not going to be on any video calls, anything, so just leaving it up. So let me tell you everything else that I use. So for my powders, I use, of course, my One Size Ultra Pink and One Size Sweet Honey. I use my Revolution Pore Blur Facial Primer. For bronzer and blush, I use NYX Buttermelt Bronzer and Buttermelt Blush. The blush is in the color For the Butter, and the bronzer is in the color Dew Butter. For highlighter, I use Makeup Revolution Super Highlight, and this is in the color Gold. You can see I put some of the inner corner, as I mentioned, of the gold in my inner corner. I lined the top part of my eyes with just your basic brown eyeliner. Foundation, today I use Juvia's Place Radiant Foundation in the color Putacana, and I mixed it with a little bit of the Healthy Elixir by CoverGirl shade Golden Tan. Concealer is Juvia's Place number 15. Under eye color corrector is Hard Candy. Mascara is Essence Lash Princess. Lips lined with ColourPop Basic Brown Pencil. Lipstick came back with, this is Colored Rain. In the color Summer. And then I came back on top of it with Juvia's Place lip gloss, and it is in the color So Glazed. So I think that's everything I use, and this is the final look. I didn't drop anything today. So if you like the look, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down. But I hope to see you back again. Thank you. Have a blessed day. And toodles.